Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As we promised you that we will keep on sharing with you the simple spells, like the home remedies, the spells that you can do for yourself without paying anyone. So the spells that we share with you are very simple ones, not complicated, not difficult, but they are very effective. So here we are. We are giving you a spell today that you can use to protect yourself and hide yourself from spiritual attacks and spiritual spying of your life. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel, and you can also activate the notifications so that you don't miss out when we post new videos going forward. You can also share the videos or the channel so that some other people who like the same content can get to see what we have here. So, in this life as we are living it, we have got people, different people. Some people are good, some people are bad. Some people wish us bad things. Some people have good intentions for our lives. So they really do want us to succeed and be good in life. But we also have those people whom, behind closed doors, they wish us everything bad. They want to see us fail. They don't want us to succeed. They don't want us to be good in life. So these are the people who use spiritual ways or spiritual means to target our lives, where they can cause problems and create troubles for our lives so that we can suffer. So that is the life we live in. It's something that we cannot shy away from. We can't run away from. We live with it. That's how it is. It's life as we found it, and we are living it, and we will live it like that. So this method here, it's very simple. You can do it yourself at the comfort of your own time when you are free to do it. This method is surely going to protect you against spiritual attacks. This method will also hide you from the spiritual eyes, spiritual spying. The people who spy in your life spiritually to see what is going on. So people can send spiritual attacks to destroy your life, to cause trouble, to make your life miserable actually, or even to kill you. They can also spy your current life. They can use some spiritual ways to spy what is going on in your life. Even if you did not tell them what is going on in your life, they can see it spiritually. They can peep through and see what is going on currently in your life, what you have, what you are doing, everything they can see. So they can see that maybe you are having a good job, or you are having a good business, or you are having a good relationship, or something good in your life is going on. And when they see that, they can now activate the spiritual attacks. They can send those spiritual attacks to you, to your life, so that they can destroy the good that you have and cause miseries in your life. You get surprised that you are having a good job. All of a sudden, things start to go wrong. You have troubles in your job. There is no longer peace in your job. You may even lose your job, or you are having a relationship. Things start to go wrong in your relationship. Arguments, quarrels, fights all over. Your relationship becomes sore. Sometimes it even ends. So the good things that you have, that's how they get destroyed, and you wonder like, why my things, when I get something good, all of a sudden it's gone. It's spiritual attacks. Sometimes is that they can also spy your future. They can peep through. They can look into your future and see what is going to happen about your life, what you are going to get in future. Everything good that you can get. It can be cars, jobs, relationships, businesses, all the kind of good things that are supposed to come to you. People can peep through and look into your future and see what is coming. And then the same way, they can send spiritual attacks to block the good things from coming to you in future. So in other ways, they destroy your future right now, so that when you reach that future, your life does not become good. You don't have the good things that you were supposed to have because people blocked it. And you think that your things are not going well, but that is not the reason that your things are not going well. Everyone is supposed to have a good life. Everyone is supposed to receive good things in life. Your life is supposed to be good. You are not born to suffer. You are not born to struggle. It's the spiritual battles that we encounter that creates problems for our lives. So here is the method. This is what you are going to do. You will need something to palaza or gaba, something that you can use to gaba with. For those who do not know what palaza or gaba means, it means it's when you drink something and then you induce self-vomiting by yourself. Do you understand? So let's say you have warm water. You can even add coarse salt into it. It's just an example. There are many things that you can use to do this. So you can use warm water with coarse salt, but there are some people who prefer to palaza using cold water. So that's also fine. As long as you are comfortable using cold water, you can do that. You can also use iswasho. There is a lot of iswasho that you can use to palaza. You can even use herbs. There are lots of herbs that you can use. If you can go to the shops that sell the traditional herbs or sell the iswasho and such things, you just ask them that you want something that you can use to palaza. They will give you. There are lots of things they can also advise you. So you prepare this drink so that you drink it. Then after drinking it, you activate yourself so that you actually vomit. You see, so that is self-induced vomiting. So that's what we call palaza or GABA, for those who didn't know what it means. So here, do this in the bushes outside the residential areas. Actually, this method, you need to do it there. But if you are not able to do it in the bushes or outside of the residential areas, you can also do it at home if there is an available space. So what you need to find a hole, a hole in the ground, a live hole. So a hole that you can see that there are things that live in that hole. You see, so it's not any hole that you must use. You must use a life hole. So I call it a life hole because it must be a hole that has got life in it. So you can see that there are things that live in that hole. It can be insects, it can be termites, it can be spiders, it can be anything that can live in a hole in the bushes. So you need that kind of a hole. So that is why it's much easier to find in the bushes. unlike at home. But even if you can find this hole at home, this ritual is best when you do it in the bushes or outside the residential areas. So I advise you to do it in the bushes, unless if at all cost you can't do it in the bushes. So you can try to find such a hole at home and then try to do it. So after you drink what you want to palaza with, then you must palaza straight into that hole. You understand? So palaza directly from your mouth straight into that hole. So what you are palazing or what you are vomiting must go straight into that hole, must enter that hole. So all the junk from your stomach or all the junk from your intestine must go out of your system and go directly into that hole, straight into that hole. So palaza everything out into that hole. So the things that live in that hole, they are going to eat or drink what you have vomited. Yes, that's what is going to happen. So they are going to eat or drink those things from yourself, the things that live in that hole. So after those things they have eaten or drank what you have vomited into their hole, you are now going to be protected. You are going to be covered. Those things, when they eat them or they drink them inside their stomachs, they eat them. So they have now started to shield yourself. They have started to shield you. So they have created a cover now. So if anyone sends you spiritual attacks, those spiritual attacks are not going to come to you. The spiritual attacks won't be able to locate you. They won't be able to see you. Do you understand? So if someone tries to spy on you spiritually, where they want to spy in you to see what is happening in your life currently, and they want to see what is happening in future, they also won't see. So when they spy in your life, when they look in your life, they will see those things that ate what you vomited. So if it's spiders, or if it's termites, or if it's insect, or whatever that live in that hole that ate and drank those things you vomited. So when someone looks into your life spiritually, they are going to see those things. They are not going to see you. You see? So you will be protected. You will be covered. This is where some people, when they start to fail to bewitch you or to see you spiritually, that is where you find that they accuse you that you do witchcraft, or maybe you have a snake, or you have what. This is how people get accused, because they can't see you, they can't access you, they can't send spiritual attacks upon your life. So when they look, they see those things, and then they start to accuse you that, hey, you are the one who do witchcraft, you are bad, this and this and this and this. But the reason is because they cannot access you. They can't touch you. They can't even see what is going on in your life, and they can't even see what is going to happen in your life in the future. So they can't do anything to you. They can't block you. You see? So anything that lives in that hole that you vomit in is going to eat or drink what you have vomited. And in that way, you will be protected, you will be shielded. You see, this method is very simple and sounds easy, but it's very powerful. Believe me, it's very powerful. It works effectively. So for those who who sleep in bushes. There are many people who sleep in bushes, in the mountains, in the rivers, and so on. So if you sleep there, it's best that you do this during the night when you are sleeping there. You can do it in the early hours of the morning, around 2 o'clock, around 3 o'clock, around 4 o'clock, before the morning. So it's very effective. It's best if you do it in that way. Another way that you can also enhance this method is that your spiritual bath, understand, the spiritual bath that you bath with, it can be the coast salt that you bath with, or iswasho that you bath with, or the herbs that you use to bath yourself. This water that you bath with, after bathing, instead of flushing it in the toilet or throwing it away, take this water and go and pour it in the same kind of hole. If you can find a live hole in your home, you can pour this water inside there. But it's much better if you find a hole outside of your home or outside of the residential areas in the bushes. So you can use an empty bottle. Collect that water that you bathed with into an empty bottle. Collect that water. It can be 1 liter, it's fine. You don't need to collect the whole water. You can collect a small sample. Even if it's half a liter, you can collect that water and then go to the bushes or outside the residential areas and find the live hole, the hole that you can see that there are things that live in there, and then pour that water inside there. So those things that live in there, they are going to drink that water. And also, that for that water being in that hole inside there, you are hidden inside there. That hole is shielding you itself. Even if those things didn't drink or eat that water, for you to pour that water inside that hole, you are hiding yourself. You are shielding yourself. So you become protected in that way. So you can use your bath water in that manner. You can also use the water that you steam with. You see, when you steam, after steaming, you can then bath with that water, and then you can go and pour this water inside that kind of a hole. This is a very simple way to protect yourself and to hide yourself from spiritual eyes and spiritual attacks. I wish you well, guys. There are some other good videos that you can check in the channel. We have got the coconut method, the egg cleansing method, and how to make your ash. You can check the playlist on the channel or check the other videos on the channel. You will see some very good, interesting videos where we are sharing good information relating to spiritual issues and spells and traditional matters. So we will continue to do that going forward. Please be safe, be good in your life, and have a good life out there. Thank you.